right, so here we are in a yellow penalty area. I know the line is not all that visible, but it is a yellow line, meaning that I have to carry over it. Like we said before, the difference between red and yellow: red is lateral or not definitely in the way. Yellow is something that you have to carry over. Think of 17 at Sawgrass. So my ball went in. The people I'm playing with saw my ball go in. We're virtually certain it went in there because we saw it splash. I'm going to determine with my group where that ball crossed, so we'll talk about it. I will grab a tee and I will put it down here where that ball crossed the hazard penalty area, and we will go from there. So remember, on this, the yellow penalty area, you don't have two club lengths, so you're not ever taking clubs out for a yellow penalty area. But on a red one, you can. Also, there could be a drop zone in this situation. So read your notice to competitors. You're responsible for it. If there's a drop zone on the other side of this water, I can take a 90-yard shot over water and make it a little chip. But you have to know that. If you hit it, if you take a drop here and then go over to the other side and find that drop zone later, you've already played the ball, so that ball cannot be played from a drop zone. So make sure you read that notice to competitors, because there are no provisional balls for a loss or for a ball in a penalty area. All right, again, like we said, we need to be virtually certain, but we know it went in there. We saw it splash. So what do? Number one, we can play it as it lies in the water. I can't find it, so that's not an option. No penalty if we play it there. I can keep that spot between me and the hole and go back as far as I would like, and we'll explain that a little bit more. And the third option is I can go back to where I played my last shot with a one-shot penalty. If I am taking a drop out of a penalty area, whether it's on that line or I'm going all the way back, there is always a one-shot penalty. I hit my second ball in, one-shot penalty, my next shot is 4. So if I go back to where I hit my last shot, that's simple. We're going to take that knee-high drop. But if I'm going to have this ball cross the margin of the penalty area, that's an important spot. It doesn't matter how the ball flew in. It doesn't matter if you duck hooked it and it landed way over, almost over the hazard or the penalty area over there, or you sliced it. It doesn't matter where it splashes. It matters where it crosses over the penalty area. That's why I put that tee there. So I have to keep that tee between me and the hole, and I can go back as far as I want. Why would I go back far? I saw a girl in a high school match make a 26 one time on our 9th hole because she kept dropping it on a downhill slope. Instead of going back to where the ground got flat, she kept dropping it on the downhill slope. Very hard to hit a short shot off a downhill slope. Kept hitting it in the water. She made a 26. If I'm here and I'm 100 yards, but I'm more comfortable at 120 yards and it's a full wedge or pitching wedge for me, I'm going to move back to that spot. I don't have to just keep it right here around the water. So be careful when you're doing that and understand the rules and see how you can use them to your advantage. So this is a yellow penalty area. You have 3 options. Play it where it lies, no penalty. Keep the point where it crossed the margin of the penalty area between you and the hole. So I placed a tee there. Go back as far as you want, 1 penalty shot, or go back to where you hit the last shot from 1 penalty shot. So yellow penalty area, rule number 17 in the rule book.